Good morning to me, good afternoon to some, and happy Friday. I just want to come to you to actually share my story um, because I've been running into people, a lot of men, well, not a lot of men, but maybe a lot of ladies dealing with men, and maybe some men, but mostly ladies dealing with um, relationships that they either have left and they're trying to leave and so forth in regards to a narcissist. Now, I do want to tell you, some people don't know what a narcissist is, but I do. I know firsthand because I dealt with narcissistic people in relationships. But the biggest narcissist that I have dealt with was pretty much, I can say for today, my daughters, plural, their father. Um, yes. So, this is what I will say. Um, well, I'm about to be 43 this year. I met their father when I was actually in Job Corps. Um, we were in the same Job Corps, but at the time, we knew of each other, but we were dating other people. So we're going all the way back to 1996. I went to Job Corps February 1990. Excuse me, February 1997. February 1997, because I was going to be 17 that year. So I think at the very beginning when I came there, I knew of him, but we didn't really interact. We didn't like chill with the same people. So with that being said, and excuse my hair, it's time for it to come out. It's kind of bushy at the top. But anyway, I just came to share my message. There may be a part two because for some reason my phone does weird stuff and it'll cut me off. So we met. We were familiar with each other. His friend came to me one day. I had split up with who I was dating. And his friend came to me and asked, did I want to talk to his friend or come and see about him? I'm just like, well, I don't know. So when I came over there, we shared, I think he had some pizza. He offered me a piece. I'm like, okay, great, thanks. Fast forward, we went to a movie together because he asked me for a date. So we went on a movie trip at Job Corps. So, main long story short, fast forward, October 1997 was our official month that we actually classified ourselves as being in a relationship. So, October 97 to I'll say June of 2003, we were in a relationship. Well, the relationship, to be honest with you, the relationship was over before it was over because we were in Job Corps together and he left Job Corps before me. I left in August of 1998, August 24th. It was the day after after my 18th. It was my birthday, August 23rd, so I left the 24th. So it was a day after my 18th birthday. So I went back home for a total of 6 days or 7 days, and I moved to Cincinnati to be with him. He was living with friends. I wanted to come there with him, so I went. So I tell you the truth, these relationships start off as something that you feel like you dreamed of wanting to have in your life. But when I moved into our apartment, things started spiraling down. And with me being young at the time, I'm like 18, what do I know? Things started spiraling down. We got an apartment, we got our own place, which was like, it was up, yeah, it was downstairs from his friend's place. So we ended up getting our own place. Everything was okay. But see, the thing is, I was living in sin. This was not something that was God ordained by God. This was something that I put together. And in no time, I might have said well, Lord, why is he treating me like this or something like that. I might have said that, but I never said, oh, well, God, why you sit up there and send this person to me, and all that stuff. I knew better. There's a lot of people on Facebook, they go to different things in relationships. whether it's physical abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse, emotional abuse, spiritual abuse, and they get mad at God about it. But did you ask God about that person who you got with? No. Most of the time, we will not ask God about a person because we know that He's going to say no. So if He says no, if we discern or think He's going to say no, which we already believe according to His word, it says thy will be done. His will be done in your life. He didn't say go and create your own will to be done in your life. It says thy kingdom come, thy will be done. So that's even in the Lord's Prayer. We're not supposed to go and pick out our own spouses or get married to somebody without the consult of our Father, our Heavenly Father. And if He says yes to a spouse or somebody He's supposed to be with, that's different. But a lot of people are led astray saying, oh, you know what? I think this person is for you, this, and that. People will prophesy you into non-God ordained relationships. You have to be careful about that. But this is not the case with me. I was being hard-headed, stubborn. I knew the word. I knew fornication was wrong. Everything that I did in that relationship, I knew was wrong. Now, what I endured in that relationship, as far as physical abuse, of course, I did not deserve that. But fast forwarding, I'm telling you my story because some people may say, oh, you can't relate. You're married. Yeah, I've been married, 7 years? So almost 7 years. And that doesn't mean I can't relate. So I've been with the same man for, of course, been married almost 7 years. But before that, we were together. So we've been together in a relationship, marriage and so forth, over 7 years. I've been with this gentleman. So some people say, you can't relate, you're married, you don't know this, and that. Yes, I do know. And everybody, all who have fallen, all of us has fallen short of the glory of God. All of us have sinned. I was living in sin. That was a sinful relationship. So this may be a part 2 or part 3. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to try to keep track. But I do want to say this. So we moved in together October of 1998. We ended up getting our place because I know I had money coming from Job Corps, because after you leave the program, they give you a stipend of what you completed. I completed 2 trades, my GED, my high school diploma, all of that. I could have stayed and went to college, but I was ready to go. And me being stupid, like, oh, I got to be with my boyfriend.